All right, guys, we are back in the studio, aka my living room. And real quick, just want to welcome you to the show for Friday, June 17th, 2022. We're 4-0 in our last four $1.99 daily best plays on my website. But before we get into some more of that, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to the video. My name is Brock Page, and I do sports picks for free right here on YouTube. I also sell my personal bets on Pt.1.com/BrockPage. And once again, guys, I'm 4-0 in my last four $1.99 daily best plays on my website. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do on my website and what I do right here on YouTube. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. And what I do on BrockPage.com is I actually share with you which one of these free YouTube picks on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally. Now, I currently have over 700 members who are signed up and active on that website right now. And if you want to see my current sports betting record, you can do that for free right now by going to the homepage. It's right there for all to see. And with that, guys, let's go ahead and get started with our part one video. We're going to take a look at the Phillies taking on the Nationals, game one. That's going to be a 1:05 Eastern first pitch. Philadelphia's minus 230, totals 10.5 in game one of the doubleheader. Ranger Suarez for the Titans, Undeردog for Washington. Now, Don's arguably the worst pitcher in professional baseball. He's 1-10 with a 6.95 ERA and a 1.76 WHIP. The Nats have also lost their last 5 straight. And they play their worst baseball in front of their home fans. They're taking on a Phillies team who's done nothing but win after they fired Joe Girardi. The Phillies lineup has also been obliterating the baseball. They're in the top 3 in home runs, top 5 in scoring. Kyle Schwarber's leading the club in home runs with 18 of them. Meanwhile, Bryce Harper, he's hit 15 bombs and also leads the club in RBI with 46. Bryce is also hitting .316 at the dish. He ranks in the top 10 in the majors in OPS. Now, pitching-wise, Ranger Suarez has 4 wins on the year along with 49 strikeouts. When it comes to the total in this one, 9 out of these teams' last 10 meetings got over the number. Phillies also 20-8 to the over when they bat first. I'm going to lean toward the Titans minus 1.5 and the over 10.5 in game one. Next matchup, it is going to be Braves-Cubs, 220 East. Atlanta's minus 170, totals 8. Charlie Morton for Atlanta, Keegan Thompson for Chicago. As solid as Thompson's been this year, we're looking at a pitiful Chicago team who lost 10 straight. They strike out just way too many times at the plate. They're taking on a white-hot Atlanta team who hasn't lost since May 31st. These guys are on a 14-game winning streak. They're leading the Bigs in OPS at the plate. Now, Austin Riley's got 18 home runs and 39 RBI. Meanwhile, Marcell Ozuna's second on the club in RBI with 37. When it comes to the pitching in this one, strikeouts are still up for Charlie Morton this season. He's 4-3 on the year with 66 strikeouts and just over 60 innings of work. Now, total-wise, the Braves saw their last 4 straight-away games get over the posted number. Meanwhile, the Cubbies, on the other side of things, they are 60% to the over in the friendly confines. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward Atlanta minus 170. And the over 8 runs. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final free pick for part one. And it is going to be Rays-Orioles, 6:05 East. Tampa Bay's minus 150, totals 8.5. Shane Baz for Tampa Bay, Dean Kramer for Baltimore. And through very limited action, Dean Kramer does come into this ball game with a .386 ERA. Now, when it comes to playing at home, the O's are actually amongst the best in the American League right now in fewest runs allowed in their own stadium. Now, more recently, Baltimore's won 4 out of their last 6 outings, and they averaged 8 runs a game in those victories. Ryan Mountcastle leads the franchise in home runs. He's actually got a dozen of them. The first baseman also knocked in 35, so doing a pretty good job with runs batted in. Meanwhile, teammate Austin Hayes leads the team in that RBI category with 37. They're taking on a Tampa Bay squad who lost 5 out of their last 6. And they also have a losing record on the road. The Rays have also had a difficult time at the plate this year. These guys are in the bottom 5 in team batting average, and they're one of the worst scoring teams in the American League right now. Now, when it comes to the number in this one, no real surprise here. The Rays are 14-5 to the under in their divisional contest this season. Meanwhile, Baltimore on the other side of things, they saw 8 out of their last 13 against the AL East at Camden Yards fall under the total themselves. I'm going to lean toward Baltimore plus 1.5, keeping this one close. And the under 8.5 runs. Of that, guys, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Powered to you by my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where I'm currently 4-0 in my last 4 $1.99 daily best plays. I like Philadelphia minus 1.5 over 10.5 in Game 1 of the doubleheader. Give me Atlanta minus 170 over 8 runs. I like Baltimore plus 1.5 under 8.5. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, guys, if you do end up getting a membership here today on my website, just keep in mind you're going to get billed the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, you're going to get access to that membership every single day all the way through the end of June. I always tell folks in every single video, the earlier in the month you sign up, the better. And guys, if you want to get access to every single bet, every single package, every single day, you may want to sign up for my board member tier package. Not only do board members get access to the board member tier package bet itself, they also get access to every single bet, every single day, all the way through the end of June. It's an all-inclusive membership. And with that, guys, be on the lookout for my part 2 video coming out in the next couple of hours. We got our part 1 video here today just to kind of get it out there and cover that early doubleheader game there with Philadelphia and Washington. Just want to get that out, give you guys plenty of time to bet and take a look at a couple of games. But we got the rest of the slate coming out in the next couple of hours, so be on the lookout for part 2. But anyway, guys, most importantly, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.